Hey, Vikings faithful, SKOL Nation, what's up? It's your die-hard Vikings fan here, bringing you the hottest Minnesota Vikings news straight from the purple and gold trenches. We've got a quarterback saga that's been wilder than a Minnesota winter. And today, we're diving deep into the McCarthy hype that's got us all buzzing. Teaser alert. Kevin O'Connell just dropped some absolute fire about our rookie QB, and it's got me believing we might finally have our franchise guy. You've heard the chaos this offseason, right? Sam Darnold, Daniel Jones, Aaron Rodgers rumors. Our quarterback talk has been a roller coaster that'd make even the toughest Vikings fan dizzy. But amidst all that noise, there's one name that keeps shining through the storm. McCarthy, our 10th overall pick from the 2024 NFL Draft. This kid could be the first true franchise quarterback since the legend Fran Tarkenton. Yeah, I said it. So, grab your horns, pour some purple Kool-Aid, and let's break this down together. We're peeling back the layers of why the Vikings brass is so hyped about McCarthy and what Coach O'Connell's latest comments mean for our future. What do you think? Could McCarthy be the one to lead us to that long-awaited Super Bowl? Stick with me, because this is going to get good. Let's rewind the tape to Draft Day 2024, when the Vikings made their move. Picture this. The war room buzzing, Kwesi Adofo-Mensah and Kevin O'Connell locked in, and boom, they snagged McCarthy at 10th overall. This wasn't just a pick. It was a statement. A bold bet on a kid who's got the tools to change the game for us Vikings fans. Why McCarthy? Well, he's not just some random arm, they saw something special. A winning pedigree from Michigan, where he went 27-1 as a starter, leading the Wolverines to a national championship. That's the kind of clutch DNA we've been craving in Minnesota. Something to finally erase those painful playoff memories. But here's the kicker, he didn't just fall into our laps. The Vikings fought to get him, trading up to secure their guy. That tells me they believe he's got the it factor. Something we haven't seen since Tarkenton was slinging it. Are you feeling the hype yet? Or am I alone in this purple fever dream? Now, let's talk about the man steering this ship, Kevin O'Connell. This guy's a quarterback whisperer, and he's been gushing about McCarthy like a proud dad at a little league game. On This Is Football with Kevin Clark, O'Connell couldn't hold back, breaking down why JJ's got him so fired up for 2025. He called McCarthy an idea. Right now, think about that. With limited reps due to that torn meniscus sidelining him in 2024, he's still a blank canvas with unlimited potential. But when he's gotten his chances, like in those high-stakes college games, O'Connell says he's been elite, shining brightest when the pressure's on. And get this, O'Connell's not just blowing smoke. He's got a track record. Remember when he turned Joshua Dobbs into a comeback king after just 5 days with the playbook? Imagine what he can do with McCarthy, a guy he's molding from the ground up. What's your take? Can O'Connell unlock this kid's superstar potential? Here's where it gets juicy, Vikings fans, McCarthy's redshirt year. Yeah, that injury sucked, no doubt. Tearing his meniscus in the 2024 preseason and missing his rookie season was a gut punch. But hold up, because that time on the sidelines might just be the secret weapon we didn't know we needed. While he wasn't throwing bombs, McCarthy was soaking up the NFL life like a sponge. Learning the playbook, studying defenses, picking O'Connell's brain, those little details that turn good quarterbacks into great ones. It's the stuff you can't measure in stats, but it's gold for a guy stepping into the big leagues. Think about it. Most first-year starters are thrown into the fire, sink or swim. McCarthy? He's got a head start, a full year to master the mental game before he even takes a snap. Are you buying this redshirt hype? Or do you think he needed reps more than a clipboard? Let me know in the comments. Let's paint a picture of what McCarthy brings to the table. Close your eyes, well don't, you're watching this, and imagine a quarterback who thrives in chaos. That's JJ, a gunslinger with ice in his veins, like we saw in those Michigan clutch moments. O'Connell can't stop raving about it. He's not just a thrower, he's a competitor. 27-1 as a starter isn't luck. That's a dude who knows how to win, even when the chips are down. And with an elite skill group around him, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, Aaron Jones, this offense could be a nightmare for defenses in 2025. But here's the suspense. We haven't seen him in purple yet. That small sample size O'Connell loves? It's all from college and a sprinkle of preseason. Can he translate that to the NFL? That's the million-dollar question keeping me up at night. What do you think, Vikings fam? Okay, let's zoom in on O'Connell's master plan. This guy's a genius, just look at 2024. Sam Darnold steps in after McCarthy's injury, and O'Connell turns him into a legit starter, leading us to some big wins. That's the magic. He's ready to work with JJ, and I'm here for it. He's building an offense tailored to McCarthy's strengths, quick decisions, big plays, and that clutch gene. Plus, the Vikings beefed up the O-line in free agency with Ryan Kelly and Will Fries. Talk about setting the kid up to succeed. This isn't just a team. It's a launchpad for a star. But there's a twist. McCarthy's got to prove it. O'Connell's giving him every chance. But the NFL doesn't wait. Will he seize this golden opportunity? Or will the pressure get to him? I'm on the edge of my seat. How about you? Time to talk about the elephant in the room, those other QB rumors. Sam Darnold? Walked to Seattle. Daniel Jones? Gone to Indy. Aaron Rodgers? Man, that chatter had us spinning, but the Vikings shut it down, saying JJ's their guy. SKOL to that. It's wild how fast the narrative shifted. 1 minute, we're dreaming of a grizzled vet like Rodgers taking us to the promised land. The next, we're all in on a 22-year-old kid with 0 NFL starts. That's the Vikings roller coaster. Baby. Love it or hate it, it's never dull. So where do you stand? Were you Team Rodgers? Or are you ready to ride or die with McCarthy? Drop your thoughts below. I'm dying to hear how you're feeling about this quarterback carousel. Let's get nerdy with some stats, because I know you Vikings geeks love it. McCarthy's college run? 27 wins, 1 loss, a 96.4 QBR in his final year at Michigan. Absurd numbers. That's the kind of efficiency that makes coaches drool and defenses sweat. Even in the 2024 preseason, before the injury, he flashed brilliance. Think pinpoint throws and cool-headed drives. Small sample? Sure, but O'Connell saw enough to call him elite in high-leverage spots. That's the stuff legends are made of, right? But here's the cliffhanger. Can he scale that up to a 17-game NFL grind? College is one thing. The pros are a beast. I'm betting on him, but I want to hear your predictions. Will JJ be a stat sheet stuffer or a slow burn? Halfway through, and the excitement's just heating up. Let's talk about what McCarthy's been doing off the field. Word is, he's 100% healthy now. Told Kay Adams on March 25th, he's ready to roll after that meniscus rehab. That's music to my Vikings ears. He's been grinding, too. Adding weight, tweaking mechanics, prepping for the NFL spotlight. Teammates like Cam Bynum called him a football maniac and a gunslinger. That's the energy we need leading this squad. Are you picturing him slinging TDs yet? But the suspense builds. He hasn't been promised QB1 yet, or has he? Kwesi Adofo-Mensah says it's the outcome we want, but nothing's official. Is this a mind game, or are they just keeping us guessing? What's your gut telling you? Let's dream big for a sec, Vikings fans. Imagine Week 1, 2025, US Bank Stadium roaring, McCarthy under center, staring down the Bears. First snap, he hits Jefferson for a 40-yard bomb. SKOL chants shaking the roof. That's the vision O'Connell's selling us. The pieces are there. A top 10 O-line, elite weapons, and a coach who's a QB savant. McCarthy's redshirt year gave him the playbook. Now it's about execution. If he delivers, we're not just playoff bound, we're Super Bowl contenders. Dare I say it? But here's the hook. It's all on JJ to make it real. One bad game and the doubters will pounce, especially with Rodgers still lurking out there. Are you ready to believe? Or are you bracing for a rookie roller coaster? Let's flip the script. What's the worst-case scenario? Say McCarthy stumbles out of the gate. Interceptions pile up. The offense sputters. Vikings fans know heartbreak. We've lived it too long. Could this be another false dawn in our QB quest? O'Connell's got a safety net, though. The team's eyeing a veteran backup, maybe a Joe Flacco or Carson Wentz type, to steady the ship if JJ wobbles. Smart move, but it's a reminder. This kid's unproven, and the NFL's a brutal proving ground. So what's your panic meter at? Are you cool with some growing pains? Or do you think we need a vet to swoop in if McCarthy flops? Hit me up. I'm sweating this one out with you. Time to bring it home with some Vikings pride. McCarthy's not just a quarterback. He's hope that we've finally found the guy to end decades of almosts. O'Connell's all in, the roster's stacked, and the kid's got the grit. I'm feeling it. SKOL fam. Think about this, he's 22, hungry, and walking into a playoff caliber team. That's a recipe for something special, maybe even a Fran Tarkenton level legacy. But it starts with us believing in him. Are you on board this hype train, or still on the fence? The clock's ticking to 2025. Every practice, every rep, every O'Connell pep talk builds to that moment JJ takes the field. Will he be our savior or just another chapter in the Vikings saga? Let's debate it. Drop your hot takes below. Let's circle back to O'Connell's words, because they're gold. He said McCarthy's elite in big moments, those high-leverage, do-or-die spots where Vikings QBs have too often crumbled. That's the spark we've missed since Tarkenton hung up his cleats. And it's not just talk, McCarthy's got the arm, the smarts, and that redshirt edge. Pair that with O'Connell's play-calling wizardry, and we might be cooking up an offense that rivals the 1998 Randy Moss days. Can you feel the nostalgia mixing with the hype? But the real test looms, translating idea to action. When the pads pop in 2025, will JJ back up the praise? I'm counting the days. What's your bold prediction for his rookie year? Let's zoom out. Why should Vikings fans be excited? Because McCarthy's the full package O'Connell craves. Toughness, talent, and a winner's mentality. Add a bolstered roster. Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave on D, Kelly and Fries up front. And we're built to compete now. This isn't a rebuild. It's a reload. McCarthy's stepping into a team that's tasted success. 11 wins in 2024 with Darnold proves it. If he hits the ground running, we're not just dreaming of playoffs. We're chasing that Lombardi trophy. Who's with me? But the pressure's real, he's gotta deliver. One slip, and the ghosts of QB's past haunt us again. Are you ready to cheer him on? Or do you need more convincing? Let's hash it out. Alright, Vikings Nation, here's the bottom line. JJ McCarthy's our future, and I'm all in. O'Connell's glowing reviews, that redshirt boost, and a roster primed for glory. It's the perfect storm for a breakout 2025. SKOL to the bowl. Baby. Let's make it happen. So, what's your call? Is McCarthy the franchise QB we've been praying for? Or are we setting ourselves up for another heartbreak? Smash that like button if you're hyped, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe for more Vikings news, because we're just getting started. Share this with your fellow Vikings fans. Let's get the SKOL chant rocking across Minnesota. Until next time, keep the faith, keep the horns up, and let's ride this purple wave together. SKOL.